Hey guys, it's me Trevis with Bet Karma and DFSKarma.com with a video on how to play Lightning Lineups. It's a brand new game mode on the OwnersBox app. Now, if you've ever heard of Lightning Lineups, if you've never heard of OwnersBox, stop watching this video, go to OwnersBox.online, download their app, sign up for a new account, use promo code KARMA, get your $500 deposit match, get your free $100,000 NFL GPP entry, and of course your free Lightning Lineups entry as well. Now once you have all of that, it's all downloaded, your account's good to go, come back to this video and continue rolling. So this is a brand new game mode, just dropped, brand spanking new, and if you've been paying attention to our Twitter or any of our social media accounts, or even in our Discord, we've been killing it. Week 1, we made a good chunk of change, and what I'm going to do here is explain my process on how I came up with those winning entries, and kind of teaching you to make you more successful in the long run. And for those of you who don't follow us on social media or aren't in the free Discord yet for whatever reason, let's do a quick review on Week 1 success. Pop, shabam. So let's go ahead and create some Lightning lineups for this next game. Now for OwnersBox, you can play on the desktop version, or if you prefer, of course, the mobile app. But for the purposes of recording this video, we're going to be playing on desktop, which is what you see on the screen. So it's a pretty simple thing to explain on how it works, and then I'll go into some a little bit of strategy here on what I've been doing for Week 1. So you see on the screen, it says lineup 1, lineup 2, lineup 3. Now you see 2 players in each one. Now you only see 2 players if the slate is incredibly small, 1 to 2 games. Because this is focusing on Thursday Night Football, each of these lineups only have 2 players. When you're looking at like a Sunday main slate for NFL, each of these lineups are going to have 3 players. But because of the player pool is incredibly small for a 1-game slate, that's why you see this. Now, at the very, very bottom where you see the Lightning Lineups logo, you've been seeing this yellow line decrease very, very, very slowly all the way towards the middle, and you're going to see it start decreasing here again, shrinking ever so slowly, which is a timer. It's a countdown clock. Once that yellow line disappears completely, it's going to refresh a new 3. So you have a very limited time to decide which lineup you're going to go with. Now, how do you decide that, and why does it matter? You're not versing anybody else. You're not versing 10 million other people in a prize pool. You're only versing the house. So what you're doing is you're choosing which of those 3 lineups are going to score the most fantasy points. And that is literally it. You're just choosing which 3 are going to score the most fantasy points. Now, what you see on the very bottom of the lineups, that's a projection number, but that's OwnersBox projections. They're showing you what they project each of these lineups to do, and when they show you a set of lineups, typically their algorithm is going to show you a stack of players in a relatively close projection range. So the last one was what, like 20, I forgot already, like 27 to 29. If you see here, this one is 31.5, 31.2, 30.8, so they're always going to be close together in projections based on OwnersBox projections. I recommend do not rely and don't even pay attention to the OwnersBox projections. But like I said, because this is a 1-game slate, this is Thursday Night Football, we have 2 players per lineup. So what I do is I will pull up the lineup optimizer for on DFSKarma.com, which is part of our premium subscription, and then I will simply just look and do the quick math. When it's a single game slate and there's only 2 players, it's super easy for me to have that pulled up. I'm like, okay, let's see. Okay, so Herbert and Sky Moore is getting lined up together in the same lineup. What is their projections based on what DFS Karma says? What is Kelsey and Mike Williams? What is Clyde and Austin? And then I know this is a short period of time because that yellow line does tick down. You have roughly, I don't know, I think it's like 60 seconds, right? Once that ticks all the way down, it has a reset. Let's say, for example, I'm looking at the Kelsey Mike Williams line. Now, I haven't done any research yet. I'll pull it up in a second. But let's say I'm targeting that line, and then I'm comparing projections, and then when I go to lock that in, the yellow line completely disappears, where it refreshes a new set of lineups, and I don't see Kelsey and Mike Williams anymore. The best part about this game mode is all I have to do is click on that shield, click on the Lightning Lineups logo, and it will pop up a new set of 3. So luckily, as I was referencing Kelsey and Mike Williams, we have that here again. They're still paired together. But let's say the timer ticks down, and yeah, right here we do not have a Kelsey, Mike Williams, and let's say that's what I want to target, which for the sake of this video, I haven't done any research yet. I'm just explaining how I would go about it. So if I tell you guys in Discord, hey, Kelsey and Mike Williams is, boom, right here, right again. If that's what you want to target, just keep clicking this. This is a refresh button. Keep clicking it until you see it. But let's go ahead and show you guys me actually putting in a contest in the lineup for this Thursday Night Football slate and see what happens. So let's go ahead and pull up the DFS Karma lineup optimizer here real quick. Okay, so now I have the lineup optimizer pulled up, specifically focusing on this Thursday night slate. So right now I'm recording this at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday. This is for Thursday night. So if you do happen to catch this video as soon as it drops, congrats. But if not, you can apply the same exact thing. So I have the lineup optimizer pulled up for Thursday. And then, of course, because it's single game showdown slate, all of the players, including kickers, which are not part of Lightning lineups, are included in our drop down here. So I've sorted everything by projections. And I'm literally going to do I'm going to be putting in an entry. So I'm going to be doing exactly what I do so you guys understand how this works in a nutshell. So I'm just going to go back and forth here real quick. All right, so we've been talking about Kelsey and Mike Williams. Looks like they're paired up a lot together. So let's do the quick math on that. So Kelsey, we have... Now, the projections being shown are DraftKings projections. We have not yet built an OwnersBox exact scoring into our projections. But as you see by the previous screenshots I showed, it's good enough. It works. So Kelsey is at 17.18, and then we have, was it Mike Williams, right? Give me a second here. So Kelsey was 17.18, Mike Williams is 14.47, so that is 31.65 according to our lineup optimizer. So 31.65. So like, okay, who else we have? We have Sky Moore and Justin Herbert. They've been, looks like they've been paired up here. So 31.65 is the number beat. So let's do Justin Herbert's at 20.72. Sky Moore is not even here at all. Sky Moore's 3 point... Bruh. Sky Moore is projected to get 3.08 points. That's a 23.8. Okay, definitely we're not doing that one. No. All right, Eckler and Juju. Now, I know time's running out, but because it's a single game showdown, if you refresh it up, you're going to get the same thing again. So we're looking at Eckler and Juju. Eckler, too high. Eckler is 14.86. Juju is 14.61. So that's 29.41. 29.41. What was that first number we had to beat? I have to do the math again. 29.47 is Austin and Juju. And then Kelsey was 17.8. 29.47 is the number to beat, right? 29.47. Yes, 29.47. So now we got 14.47. Okay, so yeah, Kelsey. I didn't even do the math and already know that the example of Kelsey and Mike Williams is the route to go. So we have some new stacks here. Patrick Mahomes, you saw in the previous ones, he was avoidable. He was not something you had to verse, because you're versing the other two lineups. When you pick your lineup, you have to beat the other two, right? So, let me see. What is MVS at? MVS is 11.58. I really want to get back to that last one I had. What's Gerald Everett at? 10.68. Juju and Palmer. I feel like there's such an advantage on the one we had before, so I'm gonna keep hitting this till we get back to. Okay, here we go. Austin and Clyde. Austin and Clyde we did not have on the last one. Austin's at 14.86. Clyde is at 12.63. Still not enough to beat the Kelsey Mike Williams combo. And then we already did Justin Herbert, and Sky Moore is incredibly low. So we're gonna go with Kelsey here. Now the thing is, you see here in the bottom right where it says add lineup, and you click the plus button. If there's enough of a player pool available in that projection range I was talking about, because they always have lineups in the same projection range, if there's enough players, you can actually click on the plus button and add another lineup, which you can select or just compete against. And for the main slate, you can add a crap ton of lineups where you can actually get a 6x payout. If you just do the basic choose 1 out of 3, it's a 2.25x. So for the base of this video, we're not going to add anything we can't right now because there's not enough player pool for this one game slate. So I will show you how confident I am. I will drop $500 to win $11.25 on Kelsey Mike Williams beating Herbert, Sky Moore, Clyde, and Austin. So we're going to lock that in, and you got to make sure you click that submit button before this yellow line goes down, because then you're just going to have to click refresh a bunch. Once you see entry placed, you're good to go. So there you go. That is how easy it is to play Lightning lineups and how easy it is to win. You don't have to do crazy amounts of research. We do all the research for you. We put all the projections together for you. Just use the DFS Karma projections, use the lineup optimizer, or simply ask us in the Discord what we're playing. I'm going to drop this video in the Discord so everybody in Discord is going to be like, oh, hey, it looks like Mike Williams and Kelsey is the stack to target. So Make sure you sign up, OwnersBox.online, use promo code Karma. You get a lot of deposit bonuses along with that. And if you think this was helpful, click the thumbs up. If you don't think it was helpful, click the thumbs up and let me know in the comments why anyway. But good luck, guys. This is going to make you a ton of money this NFL season. Enjoy.